I have had a hard time historically with self care, mainly because self care often looks like setting goals, being consistent, and coming through for yourself. And I have this tendency to comfort myself through letting myself quit things. So I have this inner loving parent that just says, "It's okay, honey. You can quit. You can stop doing it. You can let down your efforts. Come here. I'm going to give you a hug." And so now my consistency and discipline patterns are on the opposite team of my self nurturing. And at the same time, I have this inner critical voice that says, "Look at you. You let yourself quit. You didn't follow through. That's not acceptable." I do not accept myself around the way that I comfort and nurture myself because I let myself quit. And so I have this amazing double bind going on inside where my self nurturing is opposite my self acceptance. And so I continually jump between these two teams, setting goals and trying to get stuff done, and then just needing to comfort myself, just needing a break, and then saying, "No, I don't let myself quit. That's terrible." And you can see when I describe it this way, the problem is not the need for nurturing. The problem is not the need for discipline because they work together. We do not have to be on opposite teams. And what I'm recognizing I need is just the voice of a loving parent that says, we can take a break and a rest. But default nurturing is not quitting and giving up on a goal. It is okay to quit and give up on a goal. But the reason that we quit things is not because they're too hard. It's because they're no longer aligned. And guess what I feel every time I have quit something, every time I have changed directions in my life? I feel, oh, look at me again. I'm not consistent. I can't commit to things. What's much closer to my truth is that I'm constantly interested in new things, and I'm no longer interested in following the old path, which is a very different energy. Self-care takes a lot of intentionality and a lot of knowing yourself. And a lot of us have just been taught to do our self-care through doing things that make us feel comfortable. But so often, self-care looks like making yourself uncomfortable, leaning into some of the difficulties of life. That doesn't mean we have to be self-punishing or to hurt ourselves on purpose in order to achieve a goal. It looks like being the loving, guiding parent who can bring us through the discomfort and who can nurture through the discomfort. We're in a world that's full of addictions and distractions, and so many of us get really caught up in comforts. And I'm just learning that comforting and nurturing myself does not have to oppose my consistency anymore.